Welcome friends, welcome back to our YouTube channel Crystal Learning. Today we will learn a concept from subject that is fluid mechanics and concept of streak lines through a numerical problem. Okay, so let's see the question. The question says the wind is blowing east-west at T less than capital T and switches to south-north at T equal to capital T. Then at T greater than T, which one of the following curves represents streak lines? Okay, so this question came in GATE Engineering Sciences 2010. Direction is given in north. So at first instant, it seems very difficult how to approach this question because these lines we study, we read out the definition, but we don't study in depth. So today we will study in depth. So before attempting this question, let's first solve a numerical problem where the numerical data is being given. Okay. So the problem is the flow of a liquid is originally along positive x direction. So it is saying that originally positive x direction liquid is flowing at 2 meter per second. But then suddenly changes to 4 meter per second in positive y axis for t greater than 3 seconds. Then draw a streamline streak lines at 4 seconds. Also draw the path line. So before attempting this type of question, always see the problem is telling about steady flow or unsteady flow. Okay. So here we see the magnitude and direction. Magnitude and direction is changing of the flow. The velocity vector is changing. So it is a case of unsteady flow. Okay. So we get an idea about the question, that is the condition of unsteady flow. Then now let's see some definition. That is a path line. A path line is a trajectory of fluid particle. It is the historical record where a particle has been. You just sit on the particle and you travel with it. And wherever the particle is flowing, you travel with it. So that will be path line. Okay. So next definition is streak line. A streak line is defined as the locus of different particles passing through fixed point. Important words here are locus, different particles, and fixed point. So just remember this definition for the time being. In the next slide or next page, I will make you visualize this definition. Okay. So next definition is streamline. Streamline is a line which everywhere tangent to velocity vector at some instant of time. So at a particular instant, you just see the velocity vector direction, and that same direction will be the streamline direction also. Okay. So these are the three lines which we studied. Now come back to the data which is given in the question. Okay. So we have defined this positive y-axis and x-axis in direction is positive. So at t equal to 0, this s is fixed point. You have to always make this fixed point where it is lying. So at t equal to 0, it will be ready to be ejected from here. So at t equal to 1 second, this will travel 2 meter per second because velocity was given 2 meter per second in positive x direction. And then next particle will be here ready to be ejected, that is blue. Next 1 second, that is at t equal to 2 second, it will cover 2 meter more, and this blue one will come 2 meter ahead, and this will be ready to be ejected. Then from 2 to 3 second, again 2 meter more. So this will be from starting point, red will be 6 meter, blue will be 4 meter, green will be 2 meter, and it will be ready to be ejected. But it is saying at time equal to greater than 3 seconds, the flow velocity is changing to positive y-x direction, that to 4 meter positive y direction, 4 meter per second. So t equal to 3 second and 4 second, 1 second is there, it will travel 4 meter. Now you have to stop at this instant because it is saying you have to draw these lines at t equal to 4 seconds. So these particles at greater than 3 seconds will simultaneously means combined will change direction and will reach here, and next particle will be ready to be ejected here in this direction. So now just recall the definition of the streak line, that is it is the locus of different particles passing through the fixed point. So locus means this red one you have to join this blue one will be joined to green one, green one will be joined to yellow, and yellow will be joined to pink. So you see this red one is your streak line. Okay. And now path line. If you talk about path line, you just sit on this red one. So red one is traveling in this direction, here, 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 and then you see it has changed. So this is path line, this green one. And finally the velocity vector is in y direction. So these blue ones are the streamlines. So all these three lines are clear from this numerical data. So now let's come back to our question of gate. So whenever any question is talking about directions, so then draw this direction. To remember this, I use news and in clockwise direction. N, E, W, S. But I know that opposite of north, we have south. So I will just interchange. Just one interchange is required. To remember this. You can remember from your own memory techniques. Okay. So it was saying that at t less than capital T, it is flowing in east-west direction. So east-west direction will be this, and east will be the source point. Some x meter per second will be there, okay, in x direction. So few particles will be there. At capital T, it is saying at that instant it is changing into south north. Sorry, south north. It is changing in south north. So all these particles simultaneously will change in direction. Some velocity will be given y meter per second. Same velocity may be there or different. But here important point is it is changing direction. So it is a case of unsteady. Means that you change the magnitude of velocity or direction or both. Then it is come in unsteady flow. So now again draw that locus of different particles through fixed point. That red one will be joined blue one then green, green will be yellow and then pink. So this is the streak line. So it is drawn for single source point. There in a flow there can be multiple source points. So multiple lines you can generate. So this is streamlines. Okay. But if I ask you to draw the path line, what will be the path line? You just travel with red one. Red one is traveling, and then changing direction. So this will be the path line. And for multiple points, this will be the path line. And if I talk about streamlines, finally the velocity is in south-north direction. So this will be the streamlines. Okay. All these lines are clear. Now let's go back to the option. So it is talking about streak lines. So streak lines I draw, that is option C. So this is streak lines. This will be the streamline. Suppose same question comes and it is talking about streamline, and this will be the path line. Okay. So with one question, three questions can be made. Okay. So this is the importance of solving questions from previous years that will enrich your knowledge. I hope you enjoyed this lecture. Meet you in the next lecture with another question. Till then, have a nice day.